of really great chefs, and Joe Thompson is certainly one of those. And I have to watch what I say because I have a lot of friends who are caterers, but Joe might be my favorite caterer. Every time you're in, it's something that's beautiful and interesting and delicious.
Well, thank you.
Well, what are we doing today?
Well, what we're doing today is, this is our most popular menu going right now. It's called our 150-mile menu.
Okay.
Nothing on this plate we're going to make up today comes from outside of 150 miles.
Well, that's neat. And I know a lot of people have planetary concerns, and good for you. They know what that says to me. Everything's really fresh.
Right. And
yeah.
Believe it or not, 2,400 miles is what's the average traveled distance of most plates you get at a restaurant.
Really?
2,400
really?
miles.
Wow.
So
okay.
150
great.
is a big deal for this. All right, what we're going to do is, this is some white sturgeon that you can get actually out of Wilton. You can also get it at the farmer's market underneath the overpass on 5th and X.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you can get some sturgeon there.
And you said this is farm raised?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, farm. Now, white sturgeon, prehistoric fish.
Yeah, and you know what? They're ugly critters.
They're very ugly critters. So what we've done is we've just basically taken some sturgeon and we've skinned it on the bottom. And we've got some house-made pancetta, which I'll get to in a second, how we're going to do this. We're going to get it started. And I've also got some local almond wood.
Okay.
And we're doing this like we do it in our house. So I've got a pan here and a little bit of foil. And the reason we put foil on the bottom is we don't want to ruin the pan.
Okay.
So we've got our almond wood here, and we just put our almond wood here. We get a pretty high heat going until it starts to smoke.
Okay, so yeah, so I mean, there's no oil, there's nothing to keep this from burning.
Right.
And you want it hot enough to smolder.
Right. What you do at home is you put it in the back part of your stove, underneath the hood.
Crank up the exhaust fan.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we do that. As soon as it gets smoking, we're going to pour a little bit of water on it.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll really get the smoke going.
Okay.
Then you can use an Asian steamer basket.
Sure.
Put it right on top.
Oh, this is clever.
Okay. Now we're going to take our sturgeon, and we're going to take our pancetta, and we're just going to wrap it.
Okay.
Now, if you want to do bacon, you could definitely do that. This is sliced really thin. If you're going to use bacon, you want to pre-crisp your bacon a little bit.
Otherwise, by the time the bacon's cooked, the fish is really overcooked, right?
Right, exactly. So we're just going to wrap that nice and easy.
Okay.
We're going to set it right in our basket. And in theory, this would just be steaming.
Okay.
It's going to steam for about 15 minutes.
Steaming and smoking at the same time.
Yeah.
And 15 minutes. Wow, I've never done it inside like that. That's interesting.
So it's kind of neat. So now let's talk about pancetta.
Okay, sure.
This is from Bledsoe Farms. This is actually a local pork product. Bledsoe Farms is out of Woodland. They do a fantastic job.
Okay.
So what we did is, this is actually pork belly.
Yes.
And we're going to cure it. And what we're going to use to cure is, we're going to use a little bit of salt. And we're just going to basically put a nice coating of salt on there.
Okay.
Now these are Szechuan peppercorns, grown locally at Del Rio Farms.
Never heard of them. Cool.
We've got a little bit of fennel seed, again local, and a little bit of juniper berries.
And how long is that going to sit and cure?
You're only going to sit that for about a day.
Okay.
And let it cure. Take it out, rinse it, and it can sit in your fridge for a couple days. It's going to suck all the moisture out of it.
Cool. Oh yeah, okay. Pork belly's very hip to be cooking with these days.
Pork belly's very hip.
Okay.
All right, so we've had this steaming for about 15 minutes.
Okay. Oh, it's like magic, chef.
And then this is our piece here. Now, the pancetta, since it was so thin, will cook very quick.
Okay.
Okay. So now I put a little plate together over here of what it would look like. We've actually got German butterball potatoes that you can actually get at the local market as well.
Okay.
Some teenage baby squash. Okay. And then we've just made a quick avocado oil. Because you know me with a little bit of presentation.
Is everything, and some edible, beautiful flower greens on top.
And some blood orange oil.
Okay, and we got to wrap it up here, Chef. But as always, we'll link CRISP Catering to Paul's Picks at fox40alive.com. And Joe, it's always great.